Yeah, I'm like, oh God.
Welcome back, Wildcats. I'm George.
I'm Jesus.
This is Wildcat TV.
Please stand for the pledge and a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one indivisible.
Alright guys, next week's homecoming, so make yourself look poppin', look good, get ready, look nice and fresh, and you know, all that good stuff. Good luck.
Do y'all miss Summer 16 already? I do.
Pokemon Go?
Since you're gone, I can't sleep. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy.
Oh! Oh my God!
Hey y'all, it's your girl Lindsay. I'm gonna teach you how to dress throughout the school year. So let's go. On Monday, you gotta press all your homies, gotta look good, gotta look fresh, gotta show all your new outfits off. On Tuesday, you're a little sleepy, but you still looking fleeky. You just gotta keep it up, go throughout the week, you got this.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
On Thursday, you little mentally dead, but I believe in you. You can do this. I ain't doing too good, but I believe in y'all. And it's Friday. You're back to your normal self, looking fleeky as ever. And that's how you do it, y'all. Just keep repeating that till the end of school. Bye, love ya.
And now it's time for Kroll's Corner.
Hey, good Friday morning, Angleton High School, home of champions. What a beautiful day to be a Wildcat. First Kroll Corner of the year, and welcome back. I know you guys have been back for quite some time, but it's an opportunity for me to say welcome back. I know it sounds kind of nerdy, but I love school. I love when you guys are here. This building gets lonely during the summer. I don't get the whole summer off like you guys do. It gets kind of lonely, and there's only so many things I can talk to Miss Wiley about. So it's good to have you all back. I like to see you in the hallway, and I enjoy watching you guys on the marching field, in the gyms, on the football field, in the classroom. I've seen some really, really good things. Thank you for that. Hey, just a couple of general announcements from me, and then we'll talk about our words of wisdom. You got to have a parking permit. We're going to talk about the deadline for the parking permit, but this year, if you do not have your parking permit, you will be considered parking illegally on campus, and this sticker will be placed on a window on your car. And I don't know if you've had one of these stickers on your car before, but they're real hard to peel off. So if you do your part and get a parking permit, you don't have to worry about this. If you don't do your part, you're going to have a unhappy or unpleasant afternoon as you try to scrape these things off. It also has a place on there for me to note whose car, license plate, all that stuff. So if you continue to do that, you'll continue to get these stickers. These are not badges of honor. Think about these as, scarlet letters, if you will. Hey guys, make sure that when you're in the hallway, you're wearing your ID. If you don't want people to bother you, you'll wear your ID. It's just that simple. We talked about this a little bit last year, and while IDs are somewhat of a hassle sometimes, it's important for the safety of us, for the things that need to happen here on campus. And quite honestly, very few jobs you're going to work from here on out, you won't have to wear an ID. I mean, even at McDonald's, you have to wear a name tag. So come on, guys, help us out there. Teachers, just know that we are asking that you help with the ID issue. If you see a student who doesn't have an ID, send them to the library so we can get that taken care of quickly. There shouldn't be anyone who makes it all the way to seventh period without an ID. So thank you for that. And if you want to be left alone, wear your ID. We're spending some time on class meetings today, and we're talking about expectations and what the expectations that Wildcats live by and things like that. But I want you to really think about this. It's not normally the first thing that you do that gets you in a lot of trouble. What it is the secondary behavior. So let's say, for example, you're walking down the hallway, you don't have your ID on, and I say, hey, I need you to put your ID on. And then you start giving me a bunch of attitude, or maybe you use curse words back at me. So now I stop focusing on that you didn't have an ID, and now I focus on your behavior that happened after I said you didn't have an ID, or the secondary behavior. So we went from something as small as just having your ID around your neck to now you're cursing at me or you're being rude and disrespectful. And so now I focus on those behaviors and I give you consequences that go along with those behaviors. So do yourself a favor. If you make a mistake, strike that. When you make a mistake, understand that mistakes have consequences. I'm 45-ish. I know that mistakes have consequences. If I choose to speed and I get pulled over, I can't yell and scream at the police officer. I could, but then I'd probably go to jail. So I just have to take the consequences going with it, all right? So if you choose not to wear your ID, or if you choose to leave campus for lunch and you're a freshman or a sophomore, you have to take the consequence that goes with that. And part of being a grown-up is you take that consequence without any added behavior that goes along with that, okay? We'll talk about that a little bit more in the class meetings. Hey, I just want to let you know that when you're absent, you have 48 hours to bring your note back to the attendance office, okay? So 48 hours from the last day you were absent. So if you're absent one day, you have 2 days to get it in. If you're absent 3 days from the end of that third day, you have 2 days to get it in, all right? Please make sure that you get those attendance notes in. Very few opportunities for us to change your attendance, okay? And this is going to become big to some of y'all at the end of the semester when you're trying to be exempt from your exams. Words of wisdom, I don't have anything big and exciting for you, like I don't have a video, I don't have a quote, but I want you to think about this. Who inspires you? You know, as we're at the beginning of the year, everyone is full of hopes and dreams. Matter of fact, as I walk around, I've seen in the English department, what are your hopes? I walk through the Spanish hallway and I see I am poems. So everyone has hopes and dreams for what this year is going to look like. But who inspires you, or what inspires you? You know, I have a couple of folks that I keep near and dear to my heart, and those people inspire me to do my best each and every day. Who inspires you to do the things that you do? And I want you to think about that, because I'm going to ask you next week, who inspires you? As a matter of fact, I'm going to ask the 3 guys that are here with me today in their video class to walk around with camera, kind of videoing folks and ask them, who inspires you? What inspires you to be who you are? And we'll splice those together, and the inspiration will be on next Friday's videos. So, it's the weekend. You know what's coming. Not everybody's doing it. It's okay to say no, and don't let what sounds good for 15 minutes ruin the next 15 years. Take this opportunity to make yourselves and Angleton High School better, because we're all Wildcats. Have a good weekend.
Good job, Wildcats, from last week.
20-0.
That's all the time that we have for this week. See you next week.